Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sichamba Jacob. I'm saying thank you to my subscribers, those who wanted me to do linear programming. Thank you. So in today's video, I will try to talk or to introduce linear programming to you. And to those who requested some other topics, I'll do videos for you. Don't worry, just keep on checking my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading videos according to your requests. So here is the introduction to linear programming. So linear programming comes, or let me just say linear comes from the word line. Linear and a line, they are related. So if you can see the word line and linear are almost the same, if you can see. So which means linear comes from the word line. And it's very important to tell when you've been given an equation that this is a line and this is not a line, or it's a curve, parabola, yeah, all those things. So now for linear programming or linear or lines on how to tell that this is a line, if you have something like this, of course you tell that this is a line. And if you have something like this is not a line. Even something like this, it's not a straight line. These are not straight lines, these two, but this is a straight line. And this is where we draw the idea of linear programming. So over here, I've just shown you an equation of a line. I want you to have an idea on how to graph the lines. Once you get that idea, and then we'll jump on the example, which is which concerns linear programming. So I've been given this equation. How can you graph this equation? Okay, there are ways on how you can graph the equation. One of the ways, let me write it here. So this is one of the ways. You get your equation, and then you say let x be equal to 0. There are so many ways, but I'll show you the simplest. I guess this will be very simple. I'll show you two ways. So this is one of the ways. You say x is equal to 0. You put 0 where there is x, and then you solve 2 multiplied by 0. It's 0 plus y, which is equal to 4. You solve, you find that the value of y will be equal to what? 4. So you find the coordinates. X, it's 0, this 0, comma, y is 4 over here, this 4. Hopefully it's making sense. So we have at least we have coordinates here. You do the same. Now you change this time around. You say let y be equal to 0. It was x, this time around you see y. So you get this y, put it in the equation where, or get this 0, put it where y is here. So it will be 2x plus 0. Here you put 0 is equal to 4. When you solve, you have something like this. Divide by 2, divide by 2, x will be equal to what? 2. So you have now the other coordinates. So it will be 2 for x, comma 0 for y, like this. So now we can graph. Since we have two coordinates, or two pairs of coordinates, this and this, we can plot. So this is 0, comma 4. 0 here, comma 4 here, it's here. And then this is 2, comma 0. 2 is here, 0 here, so it's somewhere here. So your graph will look like this, or your line will look like this. So this is the 2x plus y, which is equal to 4. So we are done with this one. We can also use the other method. So the other method of graphing this equation, let me write it here, equation of a line. I'm just copying this very one. I want to show you the other method. The other method, we use what we call table of values. So say this is x and this is y. You can start from 0, 1, 2. Yeah, it's enough. So now you start putting the values here. You say 0, this x is equal to 0. You put 0 where x is and solve. So it will look like this. 2, where there is x here, you put 0 plus y is equal to 4. You solve, this will be 0 plus y, which is equal to 4. So when you solve, y will be equal to what? 4. So you put 4 here. The same thing, you come and put 1 where there is x, because we want to find what is supposed to be. So we get this value of x, 1, put where x is in the equation, you solve, you get your answer as y is equal to 4 minus, this will be 2 minus 2, which is equal to 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So you put 2. And then you do the same here, you get 0. So once you do that, you get the coordinates, you start plotting. This is 0, 4, 0, 4 is here. And this is 1, 2, 1, where is 1? It's here, 2 is here, so it's here. And this will be 2, 0, it's here. So you can join the points. So this is a graph, which is 2x plus y is equal to 4. This is how you plot the graphs or the lines. All right, so we're done with this one. We can now try to do something a little bit different. So look at this one. The question we have over here. Here there was we have 2x. This is 2x. Let me write it properly here. This, let me put it here. It's 2x plus y is is greater than 4. So how do you plot this one? The same procedure. You let x is equal to 0. You put 0 here. You find that your y will be what? It will be less than 4. So you have 0, 4. This and what we have here are almost the same. So the coordinates will just be the same. This and we have these two. So you let y is equal to 0. When y is equal to 0 here, you have x2, 0, just like that. So you can plot this. So it will pass like this. It will just almost the same thing we did in the first plotting, like this. So now there is this symbol over here, this one. This symbol is telling us something. Okay, it's telling us something. We need to do something. This symbol is very important for us to know. The colored symbol, the symbol I've used the red ink in, the one which is inside here. So this symbol says it's greater. So all this stuff is greater than what? 4. In fact, we have made a mistake here. This is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look like this. Okay, it's supposed to look like this. Let me use different color. It's supposed to be dotted lines, like like this. This is how it's supposed to look like. Okay, dotted lines, because it's greater. So after that, you can shade the unwanted region. So since it's greater, you shade the less here, the bottom part. We shade the unwanted region. So the wanted region is great up here. So we can jump on this one, the next one. The same thing, okay, the same equation, the one we are from graphing. So it will pass through here. When you graph, it will pass through here. This time around, it will be a bold line. So you see, bold line, this was a dotted. So less is supposed to put a dotted line, I mean, so yeah, greater, sorry, or less, supposed to put it dotted line, but equal, if there is equal, greater or equal, it's supposed to be a bold line, so we shade the bottom part just like this. All right, so let's hope it's making sense. Okay, now at this point in time, let's try to answer this. Let's try to answer this question. We shade the unwanted, so we have these equations or inequalities, so we are asked to shade the unwanted region. So how will this stuff look like? So we'll start with this one. So go through the same procedure of plotting. Plot this, you plot it. So when you plot it, it will look like this. It will look like this. It will pass through 4 here. This is how it will look like. You even write x plus y is less or equal to what? 4. So less, it's here. So you shade the unwanted, the top part, like this. The wanted is down, so you shade the unwanted, what we don't want, because less is down here. Okay, so again, you go to the next inequality, this one. Y is greater or equal to 1. So y, where is y? You go to the y-axis, it's over here. This is the y-axis, so where there is 1 there, you plot a line. So this is a line. So this, you write y is greater or equal to 1. Which part are we supposed to shade? The greater is up here, so we shade the bottom part, which is this one. Okay, and then the other one is this one will be 2. We'll put 2 here. X is less or equal to 2. So you go to the x-axis, where there is 2, it's here. You plot. So which side are you supposed to shade? Because they're saying is less. Less is here, this side. So we shade the unwanted, which is this side. We shade the greater part, which we don't want. And then the last one, they are saying x is greater or equal to y. So on how to shade this one, x is greater or equal to 1. If you don't mind, you can make a table of values. So you say x, y, 0, 1, 2. It's okay. So when x is equal to 0 here, what will be y? Y will be 0. When x is equal to 1, we put 1 here. Y will be equal to what? 1. And then just like that. So you can plot now these coordinates. 0, 0, it's here. 2, 1, 1, it's here. 2, 2, it's here. So you can plot these coordinates. You join them like this. So you even say x is greater or equal to y. This is x is less or equal to 2. Yeah, don't forget to write. So it's greater, x is greater, it's this side. X is less, is this side. So you shade this part. So our region will be here. Okay, this triangle over here, this is our region over here. Hopefully you're able to see. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you watch the next video where I'll be answering an exam question. I'll show you on how to work out or how to answer linear programming exam question.